Sabbath. The Sabbath is almost ending. Well, from beginning to the end, the Sabbath would be beginning again. What is that in the way? Oh, there's a shadow by the tree. There's a shadow by the tree. Once again, there's a shadow by the tree. Huh? And I came back. The reason why I came back to redo this video one more time, just in case those who haven't went over to whitehouse.gov to see them allow Biden to reveal himself as well. Huh? As well. Yes. He revealed his name after the State of the Union address, immediately after the State of the Union address, in a segment that was 1 minute and 44 seconds. What's the 444 about? Let me share this screen. It's a replay. It's a replay on technical thoughts. It was technical issues both times. The first one, I wasn't sharing the audio. The second one, I was doing all that talking and wasn't even sharing the screen. All that rewinding, like it's not meant for me to show it. Yes, it is. Once and again, Biden revealed himself in his name immediately after the State of the Union address. And in this 22-second clip, he reveals his image. They're supposed to. So the world can't say, no, you did not tell us. Because when he made the covenant, when he said you are entering into a covenant with me, he had to be totally transparent of who he is using those words. But it's only serious to me, serious A, B, and C, because no one wants to believe this right here. Because if you believe this right here, then you're going to have to believe in some of the scriptures. We ain't even talking about religion. Just bunk religion right now. I'm talking about the scripts or the writings on the walls. So let me show this picture one more time. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. Let me do my mic check. Since ain't nobody over here but me and the Lord. The Lord is approving this message. The Lord is approving this message. Since it's just me and the Lord, I still got to go ahead and do a mic check. So I don't have to come and do this video again. Now I downloaded the video. I downloaded it so they won't be able to take it down. I mean, once they take it down, I have it. Not just on YouTube. You know, YouTube getting good for deleting stuff. Let's see. Okay, sound right. Visions in there. Let's get it. Look, you could go ahead and find you a big old big screen. Get your big screen. Blow up your phone. Blow up the magnifiers on your phone. and take a scroll with me, or you could go to whitehouse.gov yourself and do it. It's only 22 seconds. Every church member, anybody within a church, need to go ahead and be blowing this up at Sunday service on the big screens that they got. Slow motion for you. Slow motion. Slow motion. Come on. Here we go. I'm going to let it play at full speed. Full speed ahead.
I think we've got a photographer.
She had to acknowledge, Callie had to acknowledge him, because they didn't have to even do all that. They could have just went in and took the picture. They knew he was coming. It's already set up. This whole scene is set. However long it took him to practice his step, and when he jumped in the mirror and all that, I don't know. But they had to practice for this scene right here. This is part of the transparency. There's no way for you to make a covenant with souls, a binding covenant, using that word, and not explain or show who you are when you say that. That's why as soon as he finished the State of the Union address, that's the most important word in that State of Union address. When he said covenant, and then he stepped off and did that 1 minute and 44 second. Now here he's at the 22. What is the 4 to the Greeks? It's something about the winds, right? And the cold and all that. The winds. Revelation talks about the angels that held back the wind. But Matthew, Mark, Luke, and them mention this time right here. Something about the winds. The 4 is about the winds. Hold up. When I was talking earlier and I said I wasn't sharing the screen, and I said, y'all see, when I kept saying, as soon as they hired Sue, and then I said, you know what, Sue and Callie is cousins or sisters, all the way down to the smile. They family. And when they was in college together, when they was at Howard together, they've been planning this ever since they was little girls. Here we go. One more time. Here we go. Slow motion. His ears already transformed right here in this portal. His ears are already transformed in this portal right here. See the cheekbones? How even down to the redness of his nose, like his nose don't even belong there. Then you see this being back here looking like either Thomas Edison. I can't tell who it is, but it just have this type of resemblance to not who's supposedly currently standing there. Look at the tie. Look at the image. Checkerboard's back there. All this means something. It was purposeful. They have technology and cameras, and it can hit frames where no matter how fast if he could have been speeding like the Flash, they would have been able to fix it up and do it just right. But they're not supposed to. They were supposed to do it just like this. As well, I am as well. I am. He said it. Look, slow motion. Here. So that's through the first port. And watch when he comes back to his ears change, like right about there. Okay. Coming back to normal. Coming back to normal. Okay. Watch. There they go, transitioning again. He about to transition again. Now, whatever the symbology is between these lilies, the lilies and these flowers, these particular flowers right here, this was another portal, a transition portal, or I don't know how to explain it, but just watch. Here we go, one more time, huh? One more time. There go the ears, his whole chin and everything change. Look, look, everything changed. Everything changed. His ear, look at that. Huh? Nah, that ain't the flowers. That ain't the flowers. Everything. So whatever Callie them was doing before he ran up, they was supposed to see it. And they supposed to be ready in their position with their arms in an X. The way he stand, the way they move, everything. How long it took them to practice this at his age, I don't know. But here it is. Going, 22 seconds. The 4 wins. And I'm going to tell you why I say that with the 4 as soon as I finish here. Here we go. Right here. See his hand? See his hand? He get ready. This is a get ready because now he's going to go into the 3rd portal. He know that this one he literally finna jump out. Watch the shadow behind his head. See right here? See? Before he get into that portal. See, all the beings and entities in the other country have to witness this. The one that know what it is. See that? See that? That ain't the red coming off the wall. That ain't no media flaw. And this being an entity standing here right here, and that light over her head, this isn't even a part of the light fixtures. See that? See her? This means something. Whatever it is, that a clock? The time that's showing there. Everything means something. But watch to see his transition. Watch it. Watch his ears. Wait, go back. Here we go. See? Watch. He came out. He went through that port. And here it's going all the way now. Look. Soon, before he get to the mirror, we looking at the mirror now. When the genie come out of the vase. When JW come out of the vase. Look at the shadow. Look at where he at. That angle, I don't care what the camera show. That angle is not from the angle that the camera's standing at and where he's standing. Even the shadow messed up. Here we go. One more time. Let me back it up. After that, Jackie O standing there, or whoever she is in the mix, to make sure that it's going appropriately. Huh? See that part of the mirror? See the being coming out of the vase? See the being coming out of the vase? Hold up. Right up under his portrait. See that? Hold up. Look, even after he came out of the vase, look how it look. Look at it. And look at where he at. Now, here I go. Here you go. Wait. See the being that jumped out. Look. See that shadow? See where he at? Why the shadow in front of him? Hold up. In the mirror. Let's go. Huh? Even, ooh, right at the, look, even the shadow did something. Look, 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 look. It did a move to the right or something. Look at that, man. Okay, keep going. Now here he go. See the lighting right here? If that's a spirit, entity, gas, whatever. On how they had the curtains closed up. Okay. Hold up. Because if they standing for a portrait right there, they got lights on them already. The light and the shadow and all that shouldn't have been like how it was just there. Look at it. Look at it. Now, this ain't just me. Come on, man. I need people with the good eyes. People who can see spaceships and stuff in the clouds to approve this message. Look, 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 look. People who spend hours looking at shadows behind aliens and stuff. Shadows on the moon. Look, 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 look. Don't it look like he either opened his leg? See the shadow? Did it open its leg or close its leg or something? What did it do? See it? Look at that. Now see, watch his face and his ears. Look, look. Look. Y'all know. Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. Huh? You know what it is. I don't care. Marve. Edits pasted. Edits pasted on edits. I agree. Like watching a cartoon. It could be like watching a cartoon or whatever. This is straight from whitehouse.gov. If it's a cartoon they wanted me to see, I caught it. Huh? Ain't no, if they edited it to be like this, they purposely did it. Behind, so who they playing with, Marve? They playing with me? They playing with me, Marve? You could go to whitehouse.gov all the way over there right now. Click whitehouse.gov and go click that video and do it yourself. Yeah, they edited it. If they edited it, they edited it for the world to know. He said he is who he say he is. And he doing a whole transformer right here in this little scene. Huh? A whole seance, a whole act. This is more than a seance. They raised the devil. They raised that being. They raised that entity that people have been praying against all these years in the churches, and now they want to act like it ain't happening. Huh? I got a photo bomber. Look what they put, Marvay. Here, let me show you. Let me do it one more time. Let me click this one more time. Look where I'm at. Huh? I downloaded the video though. I sure did. I downloaded this one. I'm glad I had recorded the one after the State of Union address. But this 22 seconds right here. See why I said the 4 winds? Because look right here. See that sign behind his head and the 4 in the red? Everything that every photo they take at the White House, they set it like you said, not just as a cartoon, it's a photo scene. It's for history. It's historic. It's legacies and considerations and reenactments. What does the 4 mean to the Greeks besides the releasing of the 4 winds and all that? Why is it under glaciers and ice? Is this the company they working for that they representing right there with the lime, yellow? I'm not going to say green. That's more like guava skin or something. I don't know. But it means something. This 252 means something. But this definitely, this 4 right here, glaciers. Who is that? Boreas? Wait, it's Boreas, Notus, Zephyrs, like Zephyr Hills, and Eurus. Which one is the glaciers and the ice and the snow? The 4 winds. I'm finna let the rest of the video play, and I think this is the last time I'm gonna play it. There's the 4, and then I'm gonna go over the bicentennial that I was going over earlier. There's the 4. There's Biden. Here, I'm at the briefings. WhiteHouse.gov. Here you go. Scroll down. First, the second video. Soon as they did the initiation of Sue, I did a coverage of that. I read that briefing. But this right here, Callie and Sue, raising the dead, devil, Balak, Azwells. Not raising him where he didn't already exist, but raising him to the people in the transparent form as you accept the covenant that he is placing on the table. Huh? If you're not a United States citizen, don't worry about this. Worry about the ones over in y'all countries. Because they all raising themselves right now. They doing stuff. All of them have to reveal themselves in order to be signed to this light covenant that they about to use. Huh? Here we go. Well, it's not going to happen. Yeah, but you signed. You already bounded to the agreement. Remember, we like to say we didn't have a choice on the agreements that we was bound to at birth on the birth certificates. But then you have some people say, yeah, we was bound before we came in our souls. Nah, whatever. Right now, they use the choice and the choosing. He revealed his name. He's revealed his image. Here I go, blowing it up again. I'm doing it one more time. I'm going to let it play all the way through. Here we go.
I think we've got a photo bomber.
Coming out. I'm first portal coming. Y'all know how. Who is that? Gotta be Tom. Benjamin Franklin. That's who that is. That gotta be Benjamin Franklin. Now, whoever the guy is standing after they move, that was just, you know. Hold up. Yep. Watch them ears. Watch them ears. It's a cartoon, Marve. Look. 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 Whole face came out right there. Whole face changed. His whole bone structure fell. See, wait. Let me move so you don't see. Is the flowers in the way? What is in the way? Huh? Is it the flowers? Huh? No. Watch his ears. See? His cheekbones, his ears. See? Before he even hit the flowers. See his cheekbone and ears? See it? Then watch his hand when he get ready to go through the mirror. Right before he go to the mirror. Into the next portal. Right there. He finna start his ear. Watch his ears. Watch his ears. There you go. Huh? There you go. And now, into the light. Wait, from the mirror. See the mirror? See that? See that? Right under George Washington, huh? Okay, then. Shadow in front of him. Huh? Here we go. Here we go. There's like, we knew she was going to find it. So we put it here just for you, Abigail. Huh? Look. Photobomber. Huh? She had to acknowledge him. And then watch their stand. Watch. They look like they was out of, like, see how she was back there? She looked like, I'm glad that went good. Huh? See how they looking? They looking like, what that one back there doing on the floor? See that one back there? Bending now? What is he picking up? Is he... I need to see this person in the background here. What was he doing? She looked relieved back there, like, who? I didn't think I could continue looking at his face like that. Whoever she is back there, that big lady back there, be looking for her soon. Huh? Y'all be hearing about her soon. Whoever she is, she gonna be in the working in the White House, top dog. Everybody that you saw here, huh, was selected already to be able to witness his face in this transition right here, including Kamala niece or goddaughter, huh? They're ready to have her set. She's already set for her position, huh? That's what her young matron jacket it mean. That's a young matron jacket. She's a young matron. I'm okay. 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 Virtual reality, like those Google glasses, the computer edits readers HD, readers H and readers HD. Holy Christers, he looks so pale. His cheeks are too chubby. Son of, son of lizard breath. It's Canada me. Canada. From the side, he looked like King Charles. Did he? I don't know. I don't know what Krill over there doing. I ain't even been paying attention to Krill. Ever since Mama died, I ain't been worried about Krill. He'll never meet up to the standards. He was disqualified. Something about him disqualified him in this. You know, he making big things, but it's based on his mom and daddy. Them, he'll never add up. So I don't really worry about him like I used to be on the Queen. Once the Queen transitioned and her raising was stopped, her raising was stopped. She didn't come back. She didn't come back like they expected. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me go to Bicentennial Man. Bicentennial Man. No, I'm gonna come with that later. I really wanted to come back and do this because I went to review my video and saw that I wasn't even showing the screen when I was doing this. So once again, in honor of the Sabbath, it's Sabbath. Today is Sabbath. Tomorrow is Sabbath. When is the Sabbath? The sun is setting. It is time for a social. It's time for a social. You know, the 7-Day Adventist where I grew up around. They, as soon as sunset on Sabbath, they ready to go take off their clothes and run to a social. Where's the social at? Where's the social, y'all? Here, Glazers 4. You could type in what is Greek for to the Greeks, and I will once again come back later for the joint statement from Mexico about bicentennial, but I don't really want to cover this. I want to go over United States and their bicentennial meanings. All this, look, Gerald Ford, Old North Church symbolizing. I should stay right here and go ahead and continue reading where I left off earlier. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The official, but this is about the trains now on their bicentennial raising reenactments and resurrections. The official bicentennial events began April 1st, 1975, when the American Freedom Train launched in Wilmington, Delaware. Like, we know where you're from, Biden, Delaware. Didn't they say that in that 1 minute and 44 second video after the State of Union address, where he said, I know you're frustrated that I am as well, and I am too. He can go to I am too. The official bicentennial event began April 1st, 1975, when the American Freedom Train launched in Wilmington, Delaware to start its 21-month, 25,388 mile, 40,858 kilometer tour of the 48 contiguous states. On April 18, 1975, President Gerald Ford traveled to Boston to light a third lantern at the historic Old North Church, symbolizing America's third century. The following day, April 19th, he delivered a major address to Concord, Massachusetts. Oh, boys. At the Old North Bridge, where the shot heard around the world was fired, commemorated. It was a shot that was heard around the world. What? Where the shot heard around the world was fired, commemorating the 200th anniversary of the battles of Lexington and Concord, which began the military aspect of the American Revolution. On December 31st, 1975, the eve of the bicentennial year, President Ford recorded a statement. Hold up, let me turn you down, Delia. Let me turn you down. Here we go. President Ford recorded a statement to address the American people by means of radio and television broadcasts. Presidential Proclamation 4411 was the 411 was signed as an affirmation to the founding fathers of the United States principles of dignity, equality, government by representation, and liberty. Okay, so this bicentennial drop they did was when March 10th. March 10th. 310. That's the 4. In the United States on the launch of phase 2 of the bicentennial framework. Okay, let me keep reading. So March 10th. What's today? The 11th. And that's the 4. 4. And that's a 4. Hold up. Okay. Presidential Proclamation 4411 was signed as an affirmation of the founding fathers of the United States principles of dignity, equality, government by representation, and liberty. 1976 events. I'm going to unshare the screen. Okay. Here we go. Festivities included elaborate fireworks in the skies above major American cities. President Ford presided over the display in Washington, D.C., which was televised nationally. A large international fleet of tall, masted sailing ships gathered first in New York City on Independence Day, and then in Boston about 1 week later. These nautical parades were named Operation Sail, Op Sail, and witnessed by several million observers. The gatherings was the second of the 6 such Op Sails events to date: 1964, 1976, 1986, 1992, 2000, 2012. These vessels docked and allowed the general public to tour the ships in both cities, while their crews were entertained on shore at various ethnic celebrations and parties. New York. In addition to the presence of the tall ships, navies of many nations sent warships to New York Harbor for an international naval review held on the morning of July 4th. President Ford sailed down the Hudson River into New York Harbor aboard a guided missile cruiser USS Wainwright. The Wainwrights. Wow. To review. Oh, Alice Wainwright Park. I just love to go to that park. Aboard the guided missile cruiser USS Wainwright to review the international fleet and receive salutes from each visiting ship, ending with the salute from the British guided missile destroyer HMS London. The review ended just above the Liberty Island, around 10:30 a.m. In Boston, several people threw packages labeled Gulf Oil and Exxon into Boston Harbor in symbolic opposition to the corporate power, in the style of Boston Tea Party. Washington, D.C., Johnny Cash, there, Canna dummy. Johnny Cash was the Grand Marshal of the U.S. Bicentennial. Canna dummy. See what I'm saying? Didn't you just say something earlier about Johnny Cash in a certain type of way? This makes it even more significant that his name is popped up here. Johnny Cash was the Grand Marshal of the U.S. Bicentennial Parade. The event was attended by Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. The royal couple made a state visit to the United States, toured the country, and attended other bicentennial functions with President and Mrs. Ford. Their visit above the Royal Yacht Britannia included stops in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Virginia, New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. In Washington, D.C., the Smithsonian Institute, that's why what's her name? What's her name? Miss Biden's wife, Joe and Jill went up a hill, was so excited about the statement she did or whatever she did, declaration for the Smithsonian. The arts industry buildings and all these other buildings, weren't they under, what's his name, that they say just killed himself? No, he didn't. Lee. In Washington, D.C., the Smithsonian Institution opened a long-term exhibition in Arts and Industries building, replicating the look, the feel of 1876 Centennial Exposition. Many of the Smithsonian's artifacts dated from 1876 World Fair in Philadelphia, which commemorated the 100th anniversary of the independence of the United States. The Bicentennial Festival of the American Folk Life, a collaboration of the Smithsonian with thousands of national and international scholars, folk artisans, and performers, hosted programs in the western part of the National Mall 5 days a week for 12 weeks in the summer of 1976. The Smithsonian also opened a new home of the National Air and Space Museum on July 1st, 1976. While in Philadelphia on July 6, 1976, Queen Elizabeth presented a bicentennial bell on behalf of the British people. The bell is a replica of the Liberty Bell, cast at some foundry, Whitechapel Bell Foundry. Bearing the inscription, "For the people of the United States of America, from the people of Britain, July 4th, 1976, let freedom ring." I'll go over this later. I'm just going to scare through. I'm going to come back and click other links later. Los Angeles, Disneyland, and the Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World presented America on Parade, an elaborate parade celebrating American history and culture, and featured the Sherman Brothers song, "The Glorious Fourth." The parade featured nightly fireworks and ran twice daily from June 1975 to September 1976. Los Angeles observances included Bicentennial Parade of 1976 on Wilshire Boulevard, and Los Angeles City Schools Bicentennial Pageant at Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, broadcast as part of a Happy Birthday America, hosted by Paul Anka, Pacific 21, a bicentennial exhibition and conference center, and Knott's Berry Farm Bicentennial Celebration. Local observances included painting mailboxes and fire hydrants red, white, and blue. A wave of patriotism and nostalgia swept the nation, and there was a general feeling that the irate era of the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War, and the Watergate constitutional crisis of 1974 had finally come to an end. NASA commemorated the bicentennial by staging a science and technology exhibit housed in the series of geodesic domes in the parking lot of the Vehicle Assembly Building called Third Century America. An American flag and bicentennial emblem were also painted on the side of the VAB. The emblem remained until 1998, when it was painted over with the NASA insignia. So it's still there. It was just painted over. NASA planned for Viking 1 to land on Mars on July 4th, but the landing was delayed to July 20th. The anniversary of the Apollo 11 lunar landing. On the anniversary of the signing of the Constitution, NASA held a rollout ceremony of the first space shuttle, which NASA had planned to name Constitution, but was instead named Enterprise in honor of its fictional namesake on the television series Star Trek. Many commercial products appeared red, white, and blue. Many commercial products appeared in red, white, and blue packages in an attempt to tie them to bicentennial. Liberty, a brand of Spanish olives, sold their product in glass jars replicating the Liberty Bell during that time. Products were only permitted to display the trademark bicentennial logo by paying a license fee to ARBA. Products were only permitted to display the trademark bicentennial logo by paying a license fee to ARBA. Many national railroads and short line painted locomotives or rolling stock in patriotic color schemes, typically numbered 1776 or 1976. The model railroad manufacturers quickly released bicentennial locomotives, which were popular among children and adults. Many military units marked aircraft with special designs in honor of bicentennial. John Warner, later U.S. Senator from Virginia, served as an arbor director. The New Jersey Lottery operated a special bicentennial lottery in which the winner received $1,776 per week before taxes for 20 years, a total of $1,847,040. Overall theme of the entertainment of Super Bowl X, held January 18th, was celebrated at the bicentennial. Players on both teams, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys, wore special patch with the bicentennial logo on their jerseys. The Cowboys also added red, white, and blue, striping their helmets throughout the 1976 NFL season. The halftime show, featuring performance group Up With the People, was entitled 200 Years and Just a Baby, a tribute to America's bicentennial. The United States Olympic Committee initiated bids to host both 1976 Summer and Winter Olympic Games in celebration of the bicentennial. Los Angeles bid for the 1976 Olympics but lost to Montreal. Denver was awarded the 1976 Olympic Winter Games in 1970, but concern over the costs led Colorado voters to reject the referendum to fund the games, and the International Olympic Committee awarded the games to Innsbruck, Austria, the 1964 host. As a result, there was no Olympics in the United States in 1976, despite the last-minute offer from Salt Lake City to host. However, Lake Placid would host the 1980 Winter Olympics. Los Angeles would eventually be awarded 1984 Summer Games, and Salt Lake City would also eventually be awarded 2002 Winter Olympics. I'm reading because it seems like all of it is important. It really is. Or maybe not. As a site of the Continental Congress, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Philadelphia served as a host for the 1976 NBA All-Star Game. the 1976 National Hockey League All-Star Game, and the 1976 NCAA Final Four, and the 1976 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, in which President Ford threw out first pitch. In 1976 Pro Bowl was an exception and was played in New Orleans, likely due to weather concerns. George Washington was posthumously appointed to the grade of General Armies of the United States by Congressional Joint Resolution Public Law 94-479, passed January 19th, 1976, with an effective appointment date of July 4th, 1976. Ain't there something wrong with them dates? Wait a minute. What the heck? You know what? You know what? Which George Washington are they talking about? I'm finna get off of here, man. Something ain't right. Okay, so they doing the second phase of the bicentennial framework. I'm gonna come back later. I wanna read and go look at some more I don't know. I just something just wasn't right about what I just read. Wait a minute. So 1976, what? So they've been doing reenactments and raising the dead and putting stuff in law and doing all this resurrection and resurrections and stuff all this time. In 1976, they appointed, even though posthumously, okay, for what? The bicentennial wagon pilgrimage began. See, I told y'all all of this is a reenactment, but for me to see this, I thought it was just a misprint. And I don't know. Look. Plain Washington, California Trail wagons, Bob Hope. Man, I'll be back later. Bicentennial, baby. Bicentennial. Has anyone went and looked at this video? I'm going to play it one more time. Here's the 4th. They're in the 4th. We're in the 12th. They're in the 4th. Huh? They releasing the winds. Or something. I don't want to mistranscribe or whatever. Translate those scriptures because I wasn't looking it up and trying to. It's just off the top of my head. But this right here, this video, this is the most important video for everyone that is alive in the United States. This and him stepping off that stage and doing that 1 minute and 44 seconds, saying that the State of the Union address, he said you enter in a covenant with him. He revealed his name, and now he's revealed his image. Whether Jean, Callie, them playing mind games just with me, because it seemed like all these messages is just for me. It's just for me. If that's what they're doing, then honey, bring it on. Huh? I'm paying attention. This vampire, like I said, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying, I don't care who don't believe me. I've never dreamt about monsters and demons and scary nightmares. I've never had a nightmare. Only place I see monsters and demons and stuff is when I wake up out of my sleep and come into this realm where I'm sitting right now talking to you online. And this right here is a demon monster. Huh? Huh? He revealed his whole image.
I think we've got a photo bomber.
And George Washington bicentennial, whatever they did in 1976 for him, they did it again. They just did it again. In the scene of where they did it again, huh? The second phase, here it is. Right here. They're going to watch George Washington's foot. Watch his foot. Watch his feet. Watch. Watch it. There you go. Right there. That's it. That's it. Can a dummy. Back to the Future. Uncle did the song Diana in the 50s or early 60s. He's Canadian, Lebanese, Jewish. Uncle, I should play the song. I'll probably do it later when I come back later. Trunk is Biff. Yeah. Back to the Future. Yeah, it was Trump Biff. I guess. Make me want to watch Back to the Future. I should do that instead of coming back on here, because all I'm gonna do is want to rewind this right here. Everybody, I think if you play this in the churches, people would drop their Bibles. They say, you know what, I want no part. I don't want no part of this. They didn't know it was real, right? They didn't know they was playing. Like when you believe something, you could achieve it. Biden says, you are literally a field of dreams. Jake and Kirby them say the word is the most powerful weapon that they have. And they're using the word, and everything that they founded United States on, the Bible, right? George Washington, all the stuff that y'all believe in, yeah, I bet if they take their time and rewind this video and watch him go through these portals and let somebody break it down, look at his ears change, and see right here where George Washington's feet came out the vase, See where his feet came out the vase. Look at that. Right here, bicentennial phase 2. 22 seconds. That's a 22-second video, y'all. That's the 4. This joint statement between Mexico and launching the phase 2 of the bicentennial. It's a bicentennial framework. The last time they did the bicentennial framework, according to what I just read, was with George Washington in 1976. So I would love to go back and see if they got a video of that day. How they did it then. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Appreciate your presence. Thank you, Can of Dummy. Marvey. You see them shadows on the moon? You be getting all them good shots. Your eye. Look at that video. Look at that video. You know what? Use your camera that you do at the moon and zoom in for me, Zoom in on his ears and stuff. See if you can clarify that image in the back. Show me, because that don't look right. It don't look right. I'm not no expert on media and development and editing and all that, but that mirror scene right there, the angle ain't right. The angle is not right. Look at that angle, where the camera is, all of that. It's not right. Huh? The way his ears transform, even in full speed, you see his ears doing the transformation. Huh? But right there, look. His face don't look pale. You need to blow up the screen. Go look for yourself. His face literally, look, transforms. Look, transforms. Look. And then when he gets out of their view, look how it, look at that. They say, don't say we didn't tell you. I said covenant. The Lord is in it. Portuguese, Joseph Biden, Balak, Joseph Kane. Huh? I got all the receipts. Greater light, y'all. Greater light.